Hi traders, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor and we're going to take a look at a bunch of charts here and I'm going to give my analysis and thought process, and you're going to walk away from this video with some newfound knowledge on technical analysis as well as some profitable trade ideas here on these individual names that I'm going to be covering. But first, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, go ahead and give us a visit on the homepage of the website and get to know us a little bit better. If you like the free videos and analysis that we give to you on a daily basis, it's truly nothing in comparison to the membership at thetradinganalyst.com. The best part is, once you sign up with the free 7-day trial, you're going to gain instant access to the profitable trade alerts that members are getting on a daily basis. It's a great opportunity and we'd love to help you. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the Chipotle chart here to start with. And I want to point out here, we're at a very key level here for Chipotle. We've got this uptrend line as support right here. There's a bounce, and here we are right at that trend line. Yeah, we're a little bit below it right here, but we're still at this major support. So I don't like to use trend lines as a exact level all the time, so that's why I'm not really considering this a break just yet, until it really breaks this 394 level, the low of today. So far we're still at this big time inflection point for Chipotle. We've got support here from this previous resistance right there. We've got a bounce at this level right here. We're also at this uptrend line support right here. So we're going to see how it reacts to this level. If we get some kind of a breakout candle and close over these highs, then we can see a nice breakout on Chipotle. So close over 402.90, so let's just call it a close over 403, and then we can see a nice breakout. Until that happens, this is pretty much a no-touch zone from my perspective until we really break higher over this downtrend line right there. But definitely a key level here on Chipotle. Next one we're going to take a look at is Facebook, and you can see Facebook, this is really easy right here. You've got this trend line that's been acting as support right here since back in January, the beginning of January of this year. Got a bounce here, right there, several bounces here, and you can see we're just grinding up against it right here, as well as the moving averages as well. So just a solid trend right here. And the trend is your friend, and you don't really want to fade that trend just yet. So we have to assume that the trend is going to continue until it doesn't. So until this trend line gets broken, to me, the play is long and not short. Next one we're going to take a look at is Alibaba. And if you've been following along on the videos for Alibaba, you know that we did like Alibaba for higher prices ever since we broke over this resistance right here at 105, this day right here, and we're headed towards our target near about 108, and that's based off of this resistance right here that we had previously in about September and October of 2016. So definitely a level here that you want to be aware of up here near about 108 on Alibaba. We also have this uptrend line as support that's still going to be a support. So support is down here at 105, as well as from the trend line right here. Next one we're going to take a look at is Wynn, and this is another really nice breakout here of this huge sideways trading range that we've had for about what is this, March of last year. So for about a year here, we've been trading sideways within this range. You can see very clear breakout on heavy volume. So very nice action, and we got to assume that it's going to continue because you don't really want to fight this breakout here, okay? So right now we've got support down here at about 104. That's going to be that level of support that you want to look for. And as far as targets, let's look at the weekly chart here. The next resistance that I'm seeing isn't really until about 125, 126, and that's based off of the resistance or the former support right here in 2013, and then this former support, you can see we traded sideways for about a couple months right there, so that's going to create a nice level of resistance for us. So definitely bullish on this stock right here, and I do think it's going to hit 125 to 126 in the not so distant future. Next one we're going to take a look at is, in Tesla, we're going to look at a couple of levels here. This was actually a nice long play for us here at the Trading Analyst. We got long on this day right here, and we took some profits here at this resistance, and I should have that level drawn so you can see it right here, and that's based off of the low of this day and then the open of this day right here, and you can see we're clearly reacting to this level right here. So moving forward now on Tesla, we've got still this resistance at 264, and then we've got big time support at about 252 right here. So here's that support based off of these levels right here, and then we've got that levels right here at 252 that you want to be looking for. We also have, this is also the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. If you draw it from the lows right here to the highs right here, and that gives you that 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level, which matches up perfectly with that support level. So it's exactly what you want to see when you're using Fibonacci retracement levels, is have them match up with supports or resistances. At least that's the way that I like to play with them. The next one we're going to take a look at is Aapl. And Aapl, this is a really nice looking chart here. We broke over this resistance here. Here was that resistance right here, right here. We broke over it with this day right here. And as you can see today, got a huge bounce and broke over the previous day's high. More than likely, this is going to signal a nice breakout here for Aapl. Up to about 143 would be a near-term target that I would be using for Aapl. We've still got support down here at about 140, so keep that in mind if we do see lower prices. Next one we're going to take a look at is Amazn. Amazn, nice breakout today over some resistance, and we've got some resistance right about here, about 854 approximately. You can see the highs of this candle these days. This day, couldn't break over it here, tried to break over here but closed below it. Again here, running into it several days in a row right here. Finally we broke over it, but we still have this resistance above us at about 858 that's going to act as a resistance level right here. So definitely some resistance in the way, but we did a nice step here breaking over this near-term resistance. So this is going to be a support in the near term, about 855, and then we still got resistance up here at about 857, 858. Once and if we do break 858 here on Amazn, we can see a very nice big breakout here on this stock. Now looking at a little bit of a bigger picture here on Amazn, you can see these were the previous all-time highs, getting rejected there, right here, and then here we are just trading sideways just above those previous all-time highs. So more than likely, the direction that we're going to break out is going to be to the upside just because of that mere fact that we broke over that previous resistance. The next one we're going to take a look at is Googl. And Googl, you can see, had a little bit of a short-term reversal pattern right here, but I don't really like to stick to these reversal patterns too much. This is not something that I would trade on or go short on personally. Just not my style to really short stocks that are at all-time highs with just, a 3-day pattern. But I just wanted to point it out nonetheless. But we do have big time support beneath us. We started this uptrend right here in November of 2016. You can see we got a bounce right here, right there, right here, and then right here we got a bounce off that level right here, and that is still relevant right here, and I'm just going to extend it so we can keep using it. And we've got that support from this trend line as well as this previous resistance right here. So there was that resistance right here. We broke over that right here, and now it's going to be a level support, and that is right around 860, which matches up perfectly with that uptrend line that I mentioned before. Next one we're going to take a look at is Bidu. And Bidu, you can see very nice breakout over this trend line right here. Very nice breakout right here on some volume as well. That was a very nice look here. And you can see we got a nice bounce off of this support level here. You can see it was previous resistance right there, right there. Tried to break over right here, but closed just below it. Right here, there, there. Finally, we broke over it right here. And you can see that we got a nice bounce off that level right there. So we'll see if this pushes through, but definitely looking good for some higher prices in the near term on Bidu. We've got next resistance levels up here at about 181, up to this downtrend line, this major downtrend line, going back all the way to, and this is the weekly chart now, going back all the way to 2014. You can see this downtrend line right there, and that's coming up just above us right there. So definitely something to be aware of here on Bidu. Next, I'm going to cover the Netflix chart here. And Netflix, you can see, broke over this resistance right here. There was that resistance. Here we are getting rejected at that resistance. Finally, we broke over that resistance right here. And you can see this level is going to be a level of support at 145. So 145 is going to be that new level of support. And this is a very bullish stock right here. This was a gap up on earnings right there. And you can see we gapped up over this big time resistance. You can see back here in 2015. Again, at the end of 2015, we're getting rejected at that same level. Here we are again, November of 2016. Finally, we broke over it right here in the very beginning of 2017, and then we gapped up off of a strong earnings report. Very strong and bullish stock here, and now we're making new all-time highs right here. That 145 level is a level that you want to be paying attention to. And then we have this really short-term uptrend line, but it's an uptrend line nonetheless. Started right here, got several bounces right here, and you definitely want to be aware of that as it lines up perfectly with this support that we have at 145. Thanks for stopping by and watching the video, everyone. Again, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, give us a visit on the homepage and get to know us a little bit better. If you like the free videos and analysis that we give to you on a daily basis, it's truly nothing in comparison to the membership that you get at thetradinganalyst.com. Not only will you get access to the profitable trade alerts once you sign up with the free 7-day trial, but you're also going to gain instant access to the private Twitter feed, daily watch lists, the real-time trade alerts that are sent directly to your cell phone via text message, so you're never going to miss a alert or a move in the market. You're also going to gain access to the exclusive daily member videos, webinars, and an education from mentors like myself who truly care about your success in the market. It's a great opportunity, and we'd love to help you.